Hello everybody and welcome back for some more Heroes of the Storm action. I am SunGlare, the Italian gamer, and today we play Diablo. He is the Lord of Terror, just look at him. I am so glad they went with the old design instead of the new one. If you don't know, this is the design he had in Diablo 1 and 2, while in Diablo 3 they went with that slimmer design. Is slimmer a word? Thinner design? More slim design, which is much more agile and stuff. But just look at him, he's just super tough. You can clearly see that he can maul your face and then eat your intestines. Although in this game he is not a damage dealing character, he's actually a tank, one of those with the highest health pools. I believe he's second only to Muradin. And with just a shit ton of disruption. Does not bring much in terms of damage for his team, outside of his heroic ability, but we will see that inside the game. Instead, he is a CC machine, he crowd controls enemies to the ends of the earth. He is super fun to play if you like charging head first into fights and then grabbing your enemies by the balls and smashing them on the ground where you desire them to go. This is the character for you. So without wasting any more time, I want to play Diablo. I cannot wait any longer, and let's jump right into the action. Okay. And what better map for the Lord of Terror to thrive in, if not the Cursed Hollow? Maybe the Haunted Mines will also be appropriate, but both of those maps remind me a lot of Tristram. Anyway, my team is composed of Zagara, myself as Diablo, Rhaegar, Tyrael, and Sylvanas. Wow, I do like this team. Awesome initiation in myself and Tyrael, good sustain in Rhaegar, good damage from Zagara and Sylvanas. Tyrael, by the way, these days is played much more as a damage dealing character rather than a tank. I do not necessarily agree, but that's how people play it. The enemy team, Sonya, Brightwing, Rhaegar, Jaina, and Illidan. Holy fuck, that's a terrifying team. Good initiation in Sonya, well, almost as Sona. In Sonya, good healing, actually godly healing between Brightwing and Rhaegar, and then some very nice damage in Illidan and Jaina. So they have actually a terrifying team. Actually, I will give them the advantage of our team composition, but our team is no less. Anyway, at level 1, we're going to be picking up Soul Feast, gain more health and regeneration from picking up souls. Also, that's a Master Sonya. Hello, Master Sonya. I don't like playing Sonya much, but apparently this guy does, because he has the Master Skin. What that means, the talent I picked up, to explain that I need to first explain how my trait works, because I just picked a talent for my trait. Every time a hero dies near me, I gain 10 souls. Every time a minion dies near me, oh, that's my favorite thing about Diablo, by the way. Every time a minion dies near me, I gain 1 soul. Each souls I get will increase my health and health regeneration. I need to peel for my Sylvanas teammate, just wait a moment. Let's go ahead and kill this Rhaegar, why not? We can do something to him, maybe? Just, we have first blood on Rhaegar, we can then try and do something to this Sonya. She is trying to kill me, she's going to die as well. Hello there, this is Diablo! This Sylvanas played very well as well. And they were greedy, this Sonya was greedy. Anyway, I was explaining my trait. Every time I kill, I gain a soul, which is when a minion dies or a hero dies. I gain 5 health and 0.1 health regeneration per second for the talent I picked up. Without the talent, I gain 10 maximum health per soul, so no health regeneration and 10 maximum health. When I die, and if I have 100 souls when I die, let's go ahead and do one of my favorite things with Diablo, which is push this enemy Sonya into tower range, and we can get another kill right there. Ooh, I'm going to explain my abilities in a little bit, but you can see the trend of Diablo and why I find him so very fun to play. So, when I have 100 souls, and if I die while I have 100 souls, let's peel for Sylvanas, I do not get a full death timer for like a minute. I get a 5 seconds death timer. At level 4 we're going to be picking up Amplified Healing, because that will increase our health regeneration and the healing from Rhaegar. Just a quick note. So when I die and I have 100 souls, I spend my souls, all of my 100 souls, to respawn in 5 seconds instead of 60 or whatever seconds it will take. So you do lose the souls in the process, so you lose the bonus health and the bonus health regen, but you respawn immediately. Diablo has a very big health pool for that particular reason. Let's do the combo again, because these guys do not learn. So let's kill this Rhaegar. Can we get him? No, we cannot. Anyway, it's time to explain my combo. I was trying to explain how my character mechanic works. Let's do it again, because they don't seem to understand that they should not do this. What? I'm confused! I am so confused! Anyway, my Q ability is Shadow Charge. I pick a target, I click on the target, and I just headbutt them. If they hit a wall, because I knocked them back, if they hit a wall while I knock them back, they are stunned as well. My W ability is Fire Stomp. I can do this and send fire waves. They do very little damage, actually lower than your auto attack at later levels, but it's some nice AoE damage. It's a way to deal some damage in team fights and try to hit as many people as you can with it. This Rhaegar just cannot seem to learn. My E ability is Overpower, which is the best part of Diablo if you ask me. I can just grab a character by the balls, as I said in my pre-video if that makes any sense, or in this case by the crotch of Sonya, because she doesn't have balls, although she's a barbarian, so she might have balls. Anyway, at level 7 we're going to be picking up Endless Death. This will increase our maximum souls count, which in turn increases our health regen and health maximum health. You can see the basic combo, I just did it there. I can grab a character and then headbutt them into tower range. If you don't know, don't mess with Diablo, especially at lower levels, close to his tower like this Sonya is doing, because I can just do that over and over and kill you over and over. It's like the third time I've done that to Sonya and she still stays there. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, don't underestimate the power of Diablo. The second tribute of the game is spawning. We did manage to pick up the first one that was right here. Tyrael picked it up while we zoned the enemies. As you can see, Diablo doesn't really have any mana issues whatsoever. Oh, hello, Rhaegar. If your target is far, the combo shifts and you can use Shadow Charge to close the gap and then use Overpower to move them over you. But if they are close enough, you can just mount up and get to them while mounted. Let's kill Jaina. Let's go ahead and kill Brightwing. Overpower Brightwing. Let's charge and overpower, and then we can body block a bit. Body block. No one's following me? Okay. You have almost no damage at the start of the game as Diablo. Just be mindful of that. No, Rhaegar. No, Rhaegar. I'm going to charge you and kill you. No, whatever you are. What are you? Sonya. Sonya, come on. You just died, what, 4 times? Sonya, wake up. Wakey, wakey. We're going to be picking up this tribute. As I was saying, you can charge people and then overpower if they are too far. If they are close, stay on your mount, because Diablo moves relatively slowly. Stay on your mount, get close to them, and then just do this. And push them to your team. Looks like I might have killed my Sylvanas there by pushing Brightwing to her, but Jaina was there, so it was not my fault. Looks like Zagara is coming to engage once again on them. I'm going to be mounting up, by the way, Surfer Diablo. Diablo! On the magic carpet looks so fun. At level 10 you have 2 choices. The first one is Apocalypse. Let me help my Zagara. The first one is Apocalypse, which is a stun, a utility heroic ability. It will create a rune under enemy heroes, wherever they are on the map, it's global. It will create a rune under their feet. After 2 seconds it explodes and stuns them for 2 seconds, which is one of the longest stuns in the game, but it's very easy to dodge because they have 2 seconds to move out of the rune. The second heroic ability is Lightning Breath. It's the one I'll be using this game. It's a high damage channeled spell, which makes you unstoppable, so the enemies cannot interrupt it in any way, because you cannot be stunned, you cannot be silenced, you cannot be knocked back, you cannot be anything, and you just do a shitload of damage to them. I will try to showcase it right here by charging this Brightwing, pushing it back, and starting my channel. You can see the damage is insane. Illidan is going to go down to my heroic ability. Brightwing did manage to push me back just because my channel was just ended right there. Let's overpower this Rhaegar far away from my own Rhaegar. We actually need to keep on fighting here. We are 3. Zagara did not come. We can actually leave here and we'll be totally fine. You can see I'm taking a lot of punishment, but I can stay here much longer still, because I am motherfucking Diablo. I don't give a shit. Okay, Rhaegar calls for retreat. Let's retreat then. You can guess that Diablo is one of the best peelers in the game. Peeling meaning protecting. If they are attacking one of your friendlies, just use Overpower to move them away, or headbutt them into oblivion and push them far from your teammates. One thing you have to be super careful about is not pushing enemies outside of your team's skill shots. So let's say, for example, my Sylvanas is shooting air arrow. I could just, you know, knock back a character outside of the arrow range. So that would be pretty bad. Anyway, what I was saying about Lightning Breath, it's an awesome throwback to Diablo 2. If you remember Diablo 2 playing against Diablo, it casts this exact ability. Looks like we picked up a kill on Jaina. Let's go ahead and engage on the enemy Illidan. We are going to kill him, no problemo. Diablo in Diablo 2 casted this same exact ability that does a lot of damage. You need to move out or your hero dies. It's kind of the same thing here. You don't die immediately, but it does what? 1256 damage over 4 seconds. So what is it, like 300 damage per second? It's kinda crazy. Anyway, at level 13 we have some very good choices right here. Shadow Charge also slows, is pretty good, because you can use it to better close the gap and do your combo. Shadow Charge's increased range, of course, is the usual choice, because you can just charge from much longer. And Spell Shield, I don't recommend it. You already have a very big health pool. I only pick it if they have an enemy Nova and she's like 3 levels above me. Relentless is always solid. Do they have many things in terms of stuns? No, they only have Sonya. So I'm going to go from the Shadow, which increases the range on our Shadow Charge. You can see the range now is much bigger. This means we can initiate fights better. We can fight much easier. Like this Jaina, I don't know what was she thinking. This is a stomp. When I make videos, I actually get lots of stomps. Let's go engage on these enemies. We know we have a guy inside them all. I'm going immediately to cast my Lightning Breath. You can see the damage is skyrocketing. I need to peel for my friendly Tyrael. I'm going to body block this enemy Sonya out of him. I'm going to pull her back and body block her again. Actually, Diablo is one of the best characters to body block with, because you can push characters behind yourself and then body block them, which is like the definition of body block. It's just too fun to play. I love him. He's one of my favorite tanks. Unfortunately, it does not see much play in the way of competitive play, because he's just low. To avoid his combo, you can just stay outside of his range and you don't get it like Heather. While there are much quicker initiators in the ways of Stitches, for example, and whatchamacallit actually, Muradin! I almost forgot his name, which have better health pools and better initiation tools, while Diablo is super fun. He's super strong, don't get me wrong. You will see him play it, but just not as much. Anyway, at level 16 we could go for a couple offensive options if we want to, because we are stomping in this game. Looks like the enemy team has an Illidan and a Sonya, both of which rely heavily on their auto attack, so I'm just going with Imposing Presence. I want to be the front line. I will be staying there tanking the damage for my team, so why not? Let's take that and let's just combo this Rhaegar back into my team. The Brightwing is going to polymorph me. There's Jaina as well. I'm going to get slowed, I don't care. Let's just kill this Water Elemental, Fire on Ice. I would really like to engage on this enemy Jaina once again. Anyway, we are not going to be able to. Looks like the friendly team wants to cap some mercenary camps. I'm going to be still soaking up experience. And one thing you have to know about Diablo, most of your damage comes from your auto attacks. You can see my auto attacks at level 16 are hitting for 214, which is actually crazy. We are talking Raynor level of auto attacks here. Let's go ahead and engage on this Brightwing. Maybe Zagara can follow up. She is not going to. Does not matter. We get some mana out of her. We're talking Raynor level, if not higher level of basic attacks. It attacks relatively slowly. It doesn't have the best attack speed, but it hits very hard, so it's kinda cool. And that's most of your damage. Looks like they got... Oh, Illidan, go back to my team. Actually, Rhaegar is better. I missed my combo entirely because they were off screen. Does not matter. Let's go ahead and defend against this boss. Looks like the enemy Sonya is going to be defending top lane because it was pushed. We have mercenary camps pushing down in the middle lane. Looks like the bottom lane, they will have mercenary camps pushing down as well. That's why I didn't want to go for mercenary camps, because we gave them a chance to get back into this game. They will not get our boss. Don't worry, Rhaegar. They will not get our boss. I am heading there. We can see them thanks to the creep from Zagara. We know they are going for it and we can trap them and destroy them entirely. They are making a very bad mistake in not clearing the creep tomb. Actually, I believe they just cleared it now. But now we know they are there thanks to the vision given to us by Zagara. I'm going to hard engage immediately on them, and Lightning Breath is coming out on Illidan because I want him dead as soon as possible. He also got stunned by the boss. I'm going to be pulling this Sonya back into my team's reach. I'm going to keep her away and far from my squishies, and now I'll be chasing down the enemy Rhaegar. I know he's there. Well, he should be dead to the hands of Sylvanas. I don't believe he can get away, but if he tries to, I am going to cut his escape. You're not going to go anywhere. Get stunned, get overpowered back, get body blocked, get dead. We also take our boss, so they could not do anything else. That was a very bad call on their side. If you see creep, you know that we have vision. Why do you keep doing the boss? That's what I said. People try stupid things when there's boss involved also. I just noticed the boss has a grave, like a coffin, on his back. I never noticed that. The more you know! Anyway, as I was saying, don't do the boss if the enemy team is all alive and knows that you're doing the boss. Because that happens, you use most of your cooldowns, you use most of your spells, that Illidan is going to get stunned. I'm going to engage on him and power him back to my team and get the kill. It feels so good! It feels amazing, you feel so much power. I don't care, I'm just going to Lightning Breath them away to let the boss do most of the damage. They need to move out of it because it actually does a significant amount of damage. I would like someone to go ahead and grab the tribute. If that's not going to happen, I do not have enough mana for a combo. I have 140, my combo costs 100, actually I do have enough, so let's go ahead and do it on Rhaegar. Why not? Yeah, let's body block him. You can see the body blocks are real. I am tanking some damage from Jaina, but they cannot do anything to me. I have too high of an health pool. Looks like we might be getting a kill on Brightwing. We do not. It's okay anyway. Let's go ahead and... no, this time I really don't have enough mana for the combo. Let's back. Let's just back. There's no reason for us to be here anymore. We did the damage, we destroyed the keep, we kept them in base. You do not touch my Sylvanas! Get the fuck out of here. That's why Diablo is one of the best pillars. If they try to touch your squishies, you just go back in and headbutt them away. We are about to be level 20. At level 20, I'm going to tell you right away, we are going to be picking up Bolt of the Storm. You can pick up also Hellstorm, which is more damage, not more damage, but longer duration and reach of your Lightning Breath, which is this thing right here that looks more like fire to me than lightning, but anyway. Storm Shield, I do not recommend, you're already super tanky. Bolt of the Storm lets you engage better. So you can bolt behind a target to close the gap and then Q, which is Shadow Charge them towards your team. Actually, you know what? This is so much of a stomp that I'm going for more stomp. Oh, hello, Brightwing. Oh, hello, Brightwing. I know your team is nearby, don't get me wrong, I'm not falling into a trap because I know your team is nearby. The body blocks are starting, Zagara calls for retreat, I would like not to die here, thank you very much. You can see how tanky I am, I'm tanking everything they've got at me. I'm just going to turn and vomit fire on top of them. Look at the damage, Brightwing is going down, Rhaegar is going to suffer a lot for it. He is going to use his ultimate to heal himself. Illidan dies while I had him by the balls. They can do nothing, we have 4 levels on top of them. I was absolutely confident I could have stood in there and just tanked all the damage. Looks like I'm 22-0. 22 actually was in most of my team's takedowns. That feels nice. I can just stay here and tank this keep for my friendly Rhaegar. The enemy Rhaegar is going to try and do something. The next tribute is going to spawn up there in the middle lane. Actually, just above the middle lane, and yeah, so this game should be pretty much over. I don't see them coming back anytime soon. We're going to be taking this second keep. You can see my W, my fire waves, actually deal less damage than my auto attacks, so use them only if you're going to hit more than one target, else it's not worth it. I'm going to go ahead and engage on the enemy Rhaegar. I'm going to go and try to body block him to the best of my capabilities. I'm going to do a decent job, not the best body blocks, not the best body blocks. Jaina, you're going to die for... Oh, ice block. You're going to die for your impudence. Is impudence a word in Italian? It is. No, Demo! Demo is going to save Jaina. She's going to die in Demo though. It's alright. Let's go ahead and combo once again on this Rhaegar. No, minion body blocking me. I couldn't combo Rhaegar again. This game should be over right here. I don't see them coming back with 2 dead and we are attacking their core. But anyway, that's why I find Diablo one of the most fun heroes to play. You can just literally grab people and smash them on buildings and they get stunned. And Rhaegar is saying that this was a rape. I prefer the term stomp because it's more politically correct. Anyway, this was Diablo. I recommend him to all of you who wants to start playing tanks. It's relatively easy to play. Just don't push people away from your team's skill shots that can piss them off completely. Like I've seen a lot of times Nazibos planting zombie walls and Diablos pushing enemies out of Nazibos zombie wall, and I was like, yeah, well, don't do that. Anyway, I am SunGlare, the Italian gamer. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you liked guys it. No, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please feel free to throw in a like and subscribe to see more of myself. Science of the Storm is coming out. I already said that in my previous video, so I have some news. It's going to be featuring the Haunted Mines for the first episode. And yeah, I am SunGlare, the Italian gamer. I already said that. I am signing out, and I will see you guys next time.